Welcome back, you guys, to the channel. My name is Zach, and today we're reviewing the first 3 episodes of Arcane on Netflix. There's only 3 episodes out right now. There's going to be another 3 episodes coming out November 13th, and then another 3 episodes coming out November 20th. Not sure why they're doing it this way, but they are, and there you go. Anyways, you guys, Arcane is a League of Legends show, and for any of you guys who don't know what League of Legends is this.
Very edge, Sword Art, getting focused down, a great binding from Mickey over the wall, but now track Mickey, long range.
It is a video game, and they're gonna put this video game and make it a cinematic show on Netflix. And I almost died laughing at the thought. Because we all know video game-based movies. They're awful. They're some of the worst movies out there. Think of the Resident Evil series, my god. How did the T-Virus make the world a desert? It turns people into zombies. How the f*** is the whole world a desert for no reason? Yeah, they just always fail. They're always trash. They never do anything good with the content, you know? And I'm thinking, okay, it's going to be the same thing for this, but they're going to make it a show. They're going to make it a show with 9 episodes. No, it's going to fail, 100%. But actually, you guys, I have to say, Arcane is pretty damn good. And I have to say, it's not just damn good. It is fucking awesome. This is a really good show, actually, and I'm so surprised. I went into the show not really expecting much. Maybe a little bit of League of Legends fan service, maybe a half-baked storyline as an excuse just to get characters to fight with each other, sort of like Mortal Kombat movies.
Mother, you're alive. Too bad you will die.
Maybe I was expecting some janky-ass animations from a low budget. But actually, guys, this show fucking killed it. It did everything right. Without spoiling anything, you guys, basically the general plot of the story is a group of children trying to survive a very shitty society. In this society, there's no middle class whatsoever. You're either super rich or you're living in the sewer, and that's it. It actually kind of reminds me of Demolition Man, if you've ever watched that movie with the Sylvester Stallone. But anyways, the kids are sort of doing the Robin Hood thing, where they go ahead and steal from the rich and give to the poor. Trying to be general as possible, but an event happens where it lands them on the shit list with the rich people. The kids are basically labeled as terrorists, and then the rich people come down hard on the sewer folks, and they basically drop the law on them. You know, they come down there, start kicking down doors, trying to figure out what's going on, raiding homes and shit like that. So the kids either have to run or fight, and that's kind of the main conundrum when it comes to the main cast of characters. There's another simple plot about the villain, and from his perspective, trying to seek revenge on another person. Now, that particular plot kind of ends after the 3rd episode, but it kind of blooms something else that's going to be really interesting later. And I can't tell you it, but I'm saying that this simple plot turns into something more interesting. That's all I'm going to say. There's a 3rd plot about harnessing magic through the use of technology, and that plot is not super duper compelling, but there's some lore bits that's kind of needed. There's particular events and lore bits from harnessing this magic through technology that allows a lot of the main cast from the video game to even exist. So you kind of need this bit, and I think it will come to something interesting later. Just right now, it's a little bit eh. But alright, guys, let's go ahead and get into my opinions finally. One of, if not my most favorite thing about the show, is the character development. So the events that happen in this show predate everything that happens in the video game. So a lot of main characters from the video game look completely different. They don't look anything like they do in the game. So what you end up seeing in this show is how they become a hero or how they become a villain. And I think it's really interesting where this show kind of goes from the end of the 3rd episode, okay? Very interesting. I'm really looking forward to the next stuff because of the character development just by itself. I also think it's kind of clever the way they named certain characters from the game. They have a little lore bit on why a certain character is named, and that kind of got to me. I was like, okay, that's cool. I like it. The dialogue in this show is freaking awesome. They trimmed the fat so well. Everything is meat.
Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys!
There's never a moment where you go, why are they talking about this? Why is this happening? The dialogue is always needed. The events that happen is always needed. There is nothing that is irrelevant in this show when it comes to dialogue or events. That is amazing. That is good writing. That is good storytelling. If I sit there and after watching something, I go, why'd they have this in the show or movie or whatever? That's not good. They did that perfectly when it came to dialogue, writing, and events in the show. Perfect. Great job, show, Arcane, damn it. The voice actors and animators should get a raise after this show, 100%, because you can feel the emotion in these characters so well by the voice acting and the perfect animation. The animation is stylized, and at first I thought going into the show it's not going to be that good because I thought maybe the budget would be low. You know, it's a straight to Netflix video game based show. Like I was thinking like it's going to be nothing and there's going to probably be a little bit of janky animations or whatever. The animations in this show is Pixar levels of buttery smooth. It looks so good. The times where people are hurt or crying, the facial animations look so real and lifelike and have so much emotion in it. It actually hits you right in the feels, okay? It's really good. And then there's certain moments when there's crying and things like that in this show that the voice actors actually like, what would you call it? They actually voice crack, where it sounds like they're actually in some sort of trouble. And I'm just like, why does that sound so real? It sounded so good and looks so good. Like, they did a phenomenal job. They need a raise. That's all I'm saying. You guys, like, pat yourselves on the back. It was fucking amazing. Another thing that I was worried about is I thought this show was going to be for kids because the game, it's not meant for kids. But, like, look at it. Do you see this? It is not that violent. You can't really see any violent moments happening. There's no blood. It's kid-friendly. It's a very kid-friendly game. You get it, right? I was thinking, because it is made for everybody, they're going to put the kid gloves on, and it's not going to be that violent. It's just not going to be very intense, I guess I could say it that way. Now, the show isn't gory. It's not like berserk levels of violence where people are just getting like heads chopped off and rolled and you see all the guts hanging out. It's not anything like that. But they are not afraid to get their hands dirty when it comes to death, when it comes to violence, when there's blood. There's blood in this show, like actually a good amount of blood. So I was thinking like, wow, they actually didn't put the like little kitty gloves on. They actually decided to make this show for adults/teenagers. And that's really good. They needed that too, by the way, because the way the show is kind of veering off after the third episode, they're gonna need some brutality. There's gonna be some drama that will come up later, if that makes any sense. And the impact of punches and things like that is just, it's gonna be something that needs to be included. That's all I'm trying to say. As a guy who's not huge into League of Legends, I have to say this show was really good, and you don't have to be a gamer to really like the show. It is good. It is good by itself. And that's what video game movies should be like. They should be good by themselves. You don't have to have all that background knowledge and things to understand what's going on. So this show, especially because it is based on a video game, I'm going to go ahead and give this show a Z. This show deserves it. The music's good. The intense battling and drama is good. The feels, the action, the bad guys, the voice acting, the animations, everything is so tight. The dialogue is trimmed to a T. I loved it. I'm hoping that the show continues this good path. I mean, this only first 3 episodes. I can't really say it's a 100% review. I'll probably do a 100% review later. But for the first 3 episodes and the first look, I'm really enjoying it. I'm going to review the next 3 episodes and the next 3 episodes after that, and then I'll do an entire review afterwards. So hope you guys enjoyed this. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, and definitely like if you guys want more of this content. I just want to make sure you guys want this Arcane content. If you don't, then just don't leave a like, because I can do something else. But thank you guys so much for watching, and see ya! Hey, you made it to the end. That means you must enjoy my content, so go ahead and love tap that subscribe button for me. And if you don't like my content, subscribe anyways. My videos are proven to make your schlong longer. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram for discussions and movie topics. And thank you so much for the support. You guys are awesome. See ya.